PlayStation Network has been down for a very long time, so let's explain what's going on, how people are fixing this, because there's some people apparently playing right now, and there's a ton of updates that we have to go over. Like, what's going on? Is PlayStation hacked? Is this just an update malfunction? Is there something else going on? Well, if you're excited to check this out and get some updates on this, make sure you stay tuned and watch this video until the very end, and be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more updates just like this. Let's go over everything right now. First things first though, as you can see right here, breaking news. According to reports, PlayStation and all online game services on PlayStation are currently down without a word on what's going on. Yes, PlayStation hasn't said anything yet. We're going to get more into it here during and throughout this video, but no games are working. PlayStation Network is completely down, and it hasn't just been down for like 30 minutes. It's been down for a lot longer than that. And the updates that we have are pretty interesting because apparently some people are finding fixes and workarounds, which I don't understand how that even is possible, but this is the first piece of news. Of course, you know this. But once again, depending on when you're watching this video, PlayStation Network has been down worldwide for 10 plus hours, well over 10 hours the time I'm recording this video. And this happened back in the day in 2011. I remember that because it happened to me. And PlayStation Network was down for such a long time. I'm hoping this doesn't end up happening, but as we continue along, there's going to be some more info that hopefully doesn't get you too afraid, but just so you know, in 2011, PlayStation Network was actually down for 23 days. For me, it felt like months. It felt like years. And I know when PlayStation's down, each and every hour that goes by, each and every minute that goes by probably feels like an hour. Let's be honest. Like, you could be gaming. Of course, a lot of you guys are doing research right now, trying to figure out what's going on, which is smart on you. It's better than just, sitting there wondering. At least you're doing your research. But as long as it's not that long, 23 days, you'll be all right. You'll be all right. Now, I saw this video, and it's a tutorial on how to get into Fortnite on PlayStation, even though the servers are down. I don't know if this is legit because there's some people replying to this saying that it's working and that this is legit. I'm going to call cap on this big time. But basically what it seems like they did is they just continue spamming on retry, and eventually they just ended up getting onto Fortnite. Now, what games are you playing on what games are you playing on PlayStation, I should say? Are you trying to load up on the Fortnite, Call of Duty, NBA? Like, let me know what you're trying to play on your PlayStation right now, because I'm pretty sure all games do not work. Like, even Marvel Rivals, every single game is just not working currently. But as you can see, apparently this worked. It allowed them to get on Fortnite. Calling cap, but yeah, it is what it is. Now, as we continue along, we got more information because this is pretty interesting. Once again, PlayStation has been down for a lot longer than 6 hours. Fears of another 2011 hack. So that's apparently what happened in 2011. It was a hack that ended up happening. Now, PlayStation has already been down for multiple hours. So what do you think is happening? Do you think it's something with the servers and they're trying to fix it? Do you think it's something to do with some hacks? The only thing that kind of makes me question everything is, why hasn't PlayStation said anything? They haven't updated anybody. They haven't posted anything about what's going on. I'm not going to lie, I don't run PlayStation, but if I were to run PlayStation, if I was running PlayStation, I would 100% update the community, like pretty much instantly. Because as you can see, there's no updates on their website, on their status PlayStation website. Of course, everything is completely down right now. But I'm not gonna lie, like, if I was the head honcho over at PlayStation or ahead of one of the teams, if the PlayStation Network was down for even like a few minutes to like maximum 20 minutes. If it was down for like 20 minutes and they, I was on the team and I'm like, all right, we don't even have a way to fix this yet. Let's update the PlayStation Network, the PlayStation community. You feel like they would do that, right? Well, apparently not. And as you can clearly see, everything's offline. Servers are offline. Signing in is offline. And there's some tips that a lot of people are saying, or a lot of things people are saying you should do right now on PlayStation if this is possible. Of course, you can't do this on PlayStation, but you can probably do this on their website. The latest status we have was at 7 p.m. On the 7th. So that's the last time this was updated. It seems like there's some things going on here. Some things are going on, and we should all question it. We should all question it. Now, there's a lot of people on PlayStation. A lot of you play on PlayStation, and this is a post I saw, and maybe some of you should think about this. If you are on PlayStation, if you are a PlayStation user, make sure to change your passwords on everything. This is looking more and more like a giant hack by their lack of transparency. So this is what this person ended up saying, and I would have to agree with them. Like, I feel like if you have everything set up properly, you shouldn't have anything to worry about. But maybe, consider, changing your password. But I wouldn't say don't worry about this too much, because there is probably hundreds of millions of PlayStation accounts out there. So you could change your password if you feel like you have a weak one, or if you feel like your account isn't safe enough. But with that being said, there's things you want to consider and things you don't really want to worry too much about. One thing I'm going to give you guys some tips here for everyone watching this right now. The number one things I recommend is, like, this is happening already. All right, don't get too upset. Maybe try doing something else for the next few hours. Hopefully this ends up, getting updated and it ends up coming back online sooner than later. But one thing is like, don't go too crazy. Don't worry so much. It's not the end of the world. Certain things in this world, on this beautiful planet Earth we're on, some other things could be happening that are way more out of our control. All right, PlayStation will be back online. I can guarantee you it will be back online at some point. It's not if, but when. But trust me, like, things could be going worse. Something else could have happened. Something else could happen where it's all of out of all of our controls. So just, like, try to stay calm, remain calm, and I'll keep you updated. So make sure you're subscribed with those noties, and I hope to see you in the next one.